Hello and welcome back to Fluttering Butterflies. My name is Michelle and this is going to be a very late YALC wrap up and book haul. So YALC is my absolute favourite event of the entire year. It's always something that I will definitely buy tickets for no matter what. I was very excited about going to YALC this year. I've been the previous years, I've loved it. I knew this year it was going to be incredible as well. I went on the Saturday and the Sunday, and unlike previous years in which I had a very rigid schedule about panels that I wanted to see and signings and things, this year I went really with the intention of having no plan whatsoever. I wanted to just go with whatever, see people, talk to people. If we ended up at panels or signings, then that was cool. And I liked the very relaxed plan for YALC this year. I did end up traveling around the YALC floor quite a few times, talking to people and pretty much exhausting myself, but I had an amazing time. I did squad goals on the Saturday. That was quite fun, talking about friendship in YA, which was cool. What else did I do? I caught a bit of the Secrets and Lies panel. The very end of the Fear Factor Horror Inspirations panel, which was cool, and the YALC Poetry Slam, which I think was my highlight, which I think was the highlight of my YALC weekend. On Sunday was a much more relaxed day. I don't think I caught any panels whatsoever, but I did have a great time meeting up with people and taking pictures and having a lot of fun, so I'll share all of my YALC pictures at the end. I did go to see a special panel with David Levithan and Nina LaCour in the morning before everything else started, so that was the highlight of my day that day, and of course buying Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. In the end, I only took 3 books specifically for me to have signed during YALC, and those were 3 books by David Levithan. I'm really happy with my Will Grayson because now it's signed by both John Green and David Levithan, which makes me really happy. But of course I did end up buying 3 books while I was at YALC, and I ended up getting them all signed. The first one was You Know Me Well by David Levithan and Nina LaCour, so that was nice. I haven't yet read this one, but I'm really excited to get started with it, especially after hearing both authors talk about it. I did buy a copy of One by Sarah Crossan. I have already read this book, but of course but my copy was from NetGalley, so I wanted my own physical copy, and it's always nice to see Sarah Crossan. And of course I bought the new Non-Pratt unboxed, and that was of course signed, and because I bought my copy at YALC, I was given this really nice little quote postcard, which is very pretty. Things that fall apart can be put back together even if there's a piece missing. Aww. Also got a proof copy of Saint Death, the new one by Marcus Sedgwick. My favourite thing about YALC is always the fact that there are such a huge concentration of wonderful bookish people all in the same area, and I couldn't walk 10 steps without meeting someone else that I know and love, and chatting with them and just being really passionate and enthusiastic about books for an entire weekend. That is my favourite. That's the reason why I go every year, and why I'll continue to go, because being part of the UK YA community is my favourite thing in the world. Plus, just what a great lineup it was this year. So a huge thanks to everyone on the YALC committee, all the publishers and authors who attended, but also to all the readers who came, especially the ones who recognized me and came up to say hello to me. I love YALC, and even though it's been more than a month since YALC, it still puts a smile on my face. I did come away with lots and lots of tote bags and pin badges and postcards and loads of other things, but you can imagine those, right? You don't need to see them all. I will edit this out of my video.
Books are good for you?
Thank you for that contribution. Can you close the door, please? Thanks, Bob. Honestly, after YALC this year, I was...
Put me in the credits.
Alright. Honestly, after YALC this year, I was absolutely broken and I could do absolutely nothing for a full week afterwards. So I don't know how those of you who worked did it, because nothing was done, which is probably why this video is delayed as it has been. But I just wanted to put it out there. YALC is amazing. I love you, YALC. See you again next time. Same time next year, yes?